The A race.
Absolutely.
Or the women, I should say, not the ladies. On the track now.
That was an exciting race.
Well, Hamish Bayless, as I said, once he got off the rail, he actually started to move. I think he came through for about third or fourth there.
You didn't see where the kicks were coming from. It was a race of a few at the end.
I don't think they knew where the kicks were coming from.
And to read out your starters in the women's A 800 metres, in lane 1 we have Amy Bunnage of Mentone, lane 2 Rochelle Kennedy of Western Athletics, lane 3 Clara Dess of Geelong Guild, lane 4 Shani Landon of Melbourne Maccabee, lane 5 Georgia Griffith of Box Hill, lane 6 Amy Robinson Collingwood, lane 7 Claudia Carter of Glen Huntly, home track hero, she knows those bends well. Sophia Hanlon of Glen Huntley, her teammate, who also knows the bends of Duncan McKinnon very well. Lane 9, Rachel O'Brien of Wellington. Lane 10, Lucinda Rourke of Williamstown. Lane 11, Ashley Tragus of Box Hill. Bit of a spread of age groups here in this race, a spread of experience and a spread of familiar names here at Milers Club, Mitch.
I reckon watch out for Amy Bunnage in lane number 1 from Mentone. She's been running fantastically across the season. Obviously, Georgia Griffith and Shanae Landon as well are two class athletes. Lucinda Rourke. I mean, you're probably going to see Georgia Griffith and Shanae Landon start to gap, even from Amy Robinson. But I wouldn't be surprised if we see some really good PBs in this A race here, Nimmy.
Absolutely. Amy Bunny, we talked about Claudia Hollingsworth. She's been the talk of that 1,000 metre race a few weeks ago. And under the tutelage of the great Craig Mottram, as is Amy Bunnage through Haileybury College. And she's a very, very strong runner for someone who's particularly young.
Yeah, well, at the state championships, Bunnage absolutely made a mockery of some of her races. She's just smooth and class and in control. And you're right, when Craig Mottram starts to mentor these athletes, they seem to do a phenomenal job of being able to hold on. So we're going to wait and see if our pacemaker can get her way to the front of the race. And I believe that she has now comfortably at 200. So our pacemaker manages to find her way there. As we see, only one athlete tucking behind, and that is
as you would be expecting.
So Georgia Griffith, Shanae Landon as well behind there. So too is going to be Amy Robinson. So 1, 2, 3 of the fastest times find themselves strung out that way through the first 300 metres of this race. And watch Georgia Griffith move. She has a beautiful running style and she manages to hold her form extremely well. Robinson now going to take up the chase and try and get right behind there. And so too Landon behind them. The one tucked in nicely too is going to be Clara Dess. So Dess behind there too. The pacemaker steps off and Georgia Griffith says it's my turn now. So Amy Robinson's going to tuck in nicely behind her there. They start to gap a little bit back there to Landon, I reckon, Mick. So Griffith has a little bit of company in Robinson with 300 metres to go. Now we're going to try and see the strength of these athletes really shine through.
Absolutely. Georgia Griffith hasn't done too much racing of late. She'll be looking to prove herself tonight with a fast time and a bit of a kick down on the back straight as she keeps getting further and further away from Robinson. Clara Dess is chasing strong in third position and the flood of athletes to follow. But it is all Griffith. She went through that first lap in 59 seconds. If she can close quickly, she'll be looking for a low 2-minute finish as she enters a straight. Robinson looking strong. Clara Dess following behind them. Shani Landon, so Clara Dess third position. But Georgia Griffith is 153, 154, 155. She has 50 metres to go. She is charging strong. 159, 2 minutes, and is going to be an unbelievable time. 2:02 for Georgia Griffith. Amy Robinson in second. That will be Lucinda Rourke in third. Amy Bunnage in fourth place.
6-second PBs there for Amy Bunnage and Rourke as well.
Huge.
So they got absolutely dragged through there. Georgia Griffith, Griffo, you might have just been running a time trial just then. She looked so smooth coming down to the end there. I saw Steve Ellinghouse up on that bend with 200 metres to go say, let's get moving, and get moving is exactly what Griffo did. So great racing from the women there. And